What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. For joining us for the first time, this is the hunt, alright? Where the billionaires hunt. Okay, so I've basically sent the analysis on the Telegram channel, saying that I'm going to be getting into trades at these key levels. All right, so please, I want to confirm if you guys can hear me properly. Please just leave a message so I can know you guys are hearing me very well. Can you hear me properly? Let me know. Just leave a comment. Can you hear me properly? Leave a comment. If you can hear me very well, please leave a comment. Okay. All right. Now I've explained reasons why I'm looking at these key levels. All right, several times. The reason is very simple. Price has bounced off of these key levels several times. Okay, and it's doing that. All right, and whenever it does that, there's always a reaction. So it's between that, bounce right here, bounce right here, bounce right here, bounce right here. We also have a recent bounce off of that same key level as well. Okay, I was also looking at this top side right here, because if price bounce off of that point too, I'm also going to be getting into the trade. Remember, we're just scalping. Okay, so we're just taking advantage of small move in the market. So that's the reason why I chose these zones. Now the price don't have to get to that point and and reverse for too long. All right, just 1 hour candle or even lesser than we target sometimes just 6 pips, 7 pips, 10 pips, all right, at max, and we can also have as high as 50 pips sometimes. So we don't really target too much. So that's the reason we just take advantage of the short move in the market. Okay, so we already have GU pushed to our key level. So now for the rest of today, I'm going to be looking for buys on GU. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for buying opportunity. And if we scale down to time frame right here, scale down to lower time frame, I'm going to be looking for, coming guys, coming. Okay, I think it's all set now. let me show my screen again. All right. So someone said they can hear me, so good. So let's just quickly go back to lower time frame. All right, so this is what we're looking at on the lower time frame. I'm going to be using 3-minute time frame. You know, I basically just switch between 1 minute time frame and 3-minute time frame. So I'm just going to wait for price now to break above this point right here. If we have a break above, I'm going to be getting into the trade on GBP USD. Okay, so let me just move that. I'm looking for something like this. All right, yeah, something like that. So I just want price to break above this point here, and I'll get into the trade. Now another thing that can happen is we can also have price, okay, make that move up here like this, go down again and continue to go down. Majorly what I look for is just a change of structure, okay, on the lower time frame. Immediately price gets to my key level, I just wait for a change of structure. That's just it. So if we continuously have a continuation, all right, price continue to push to the downside, I'll just continue to be here. Let's say price is here. If price is somewhere around here, I'm just going to be waiting around here. All right, if price move all the way to this point right here, I'm just going to adjust that and move to this point right here. That's just a simple way that I trade. That's just a simple thing that I do. Okay, just as simple as that. All right, so if you join us, please, for the first time, join the Telegram channel. Every information to join the program when I'm going to be live and everything is always shared on the Telegram channel. So that will make it easy. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for price to shift, you know, in character, and then we get into the trade. And on Euro USD, let's take a look at 1 hour time frame. Okay, so now Euro USD price already pushed to our key level as well. Good. So I'm also going to wait for price to just change, you know, its direction on Euro USD as well. So but this is not ready. All right, price is still very bearish on Euro USD, so I'm still going to be very patient with that one, and we will see. Hopefully we'll get into that one on the live stream today. Okay, let's see. Opening the time, let's quickly explain Euro CHF. What I'm looking for on Euro CHF is very simple. Okay, price has been reacting to this level for a very long time now. All right, we've seen price bounce off of it right here, another bounce. We have another bounce right here, another bounce. That's what makes that zone a very strong level. Okay, now of course we have bounce right here as well, bounce right here, and also here. So we could have made this zone a level as well, but the reason why I didn't make that zone a level is because this bearish candle right here, it was too bearish, and I know that, you know, price is forming this something that look more like a flag pattern right here, coming down, you know. So I'm still expecting price to push all the way down to this point right here before going up. But if I had traded this point right here, I might probably have seen an entry and already get out of the trade in profit or whatever. But this place is a lot more safer to stay. All right, so that's the reason why I'm right here. So we're just gonna wait at that point for Euro CHF to get to that level, then we look for entry right there. And again, we have GBP JPY. We waited through our almost all last week, starting from Wednesday. I was waiting for price to pull back to this point right here. Even Thursday, Friday, I was waiting, but price didn't get there. All right, so I'm just going to wait as well for today for price to come to this point here. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get into GBP JPY because it's just too far away. Let me calculate these pips. Yes, we have over 100 pips for GJ to get to the key level, so I'm not sure. Okay, welcome. Jeremy, welcome to the live stream. Dennis and Jay, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, please make sure you're subscribing to the channel and make sure you join the Telegram channel so that you can be notified every single time I want to go live. Okay. We're also going to be talking a little about, realistic expectations in the market, what you should expect, what you should expect from a trading world, and what your expectation should be. It is very important that you understand you need to have a realistic expectation from the market. Okay. Anything that is too good is just too good to be true. So you also need to learn that to have a very realistic expectation from the market. This is very, very important. Okay. I have so many things I want to tell you guys, but I don't even know where to start from. Alright. We'll just pick one after the other. I just want this trade to set up so we can get into the trade. Now, if you have any questions, guys, you can keep it coming. If you have anything you want to know, just keep it coming. If there's anything you want to understand, here is your moment. All right, so if you want to know my recommended broker, the broker that is good, all right, you can sign up. All the link is on the description box below. Okay, if you want to deposit your small money, a small account, and you want to trade with raw spread, or the link is in the description box below. I strongly recommend exness. All right, sign up with exness, and of course you can also sign up with Hankotrade. Hankotrade, you don't need so much verification. All right, all you just need to do is just sign up your name or whatever, and to fund Hankotrade is just with crypto. All right, so if you don't want, too much, what is it called, verification process, or you can sign up with Hankotrade. You also have a very tight spread. But the thing about that is, I would strongly recommend that you use the ECN account. It can be the normal ECN or ECN Pro. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the screen of that, then we talk about the broker very soon. But I just have my eyes on this on GU now, so I don't want us to miss any trade. So see. I'm not in yet. Till it breaks. So you can check hotforex out. You don't need $100 minimum. There's no minimum deposits. I think the minimum deposit is $5 on hotforex for their zero account that have zero spread, no spread at all. All right, on GU, GJ, and EU. From the 4 pairs that I trade, is only Euro CHF that I have little spread, and the spread is 0.5, so it's a very tight spread. And J, GU, and EU, they are all complete raw spread, no spread at all. All right, so if you're a scalper or you're a day trader, you know that raw spread is super important. Raw spread is so important. So that's the reason why I love hotforex. So, but the issue about hotforex is that the commission is a little bit high. Not that high, but high, because they're going to charge you $6 per standard lot, okay, on hotforex. So it's a little bit high, but it's still okay. We have PROPFIRM that still give you spread and still charge you $6 or $7 per standard lot. All right, so for people who are signing up with brokers and PROPFIRMs, all right, if you're using Think Market, all those PROPFIRM, they charge you around 4 to 3.5 dollars per standard lot, but the spread is big. Okay, but these guys don't have spread at all. Hotforex don't have spread at all on their zero spread account. All right, that's if you're choosing the zero spread. They have different models, so you can check that out. Okay, but I recommend the zero spread account. If you're a day trader or a scalper, you can, and you want to flip a small account. Another beautiful thing about them is the fact that, let's even go check them out. Another beautiful thing about them is the fact that you can Okay, so this is the official website. This is what you're gonna see when you use the link in the description box below. All right, so they have sent account. All right, so with this one, you know, there's zero commission, you know, swap free, but they're going to charge you from the spread. The spread is big. Okay, but if you want to put a very small amount of money in your account, you can use this one. Then the zero spread, all right, is the one that I use. Okay, so one of the things I like is that they give you a very big leverage, so you can have up to 2,000 leverage, 1 to 2,000 leverage on this one. So it's really good for flipping small accounts. All right, compared to the ones that you're going to get that is going to give you just 1 to 500. All right, this one's is 1 to 2,000, so you can even trade on a $10 account comfortably, you know, and use any lot size of your trades on the $10 account. All right, so that's the reason why I love this spread. I love this zero account, and also I love their leverage. Okay, but you can choose the pro. You know, this one has zero commission. You know, me majorly, I don't like anything that have zero commission. All right, because I prefer to pay the commission than them taking it from my, you know, to them taking it from my, to them taking the money from spread. Okay, because I don't want them to give me bad execution, you know, point, and also I don't want my trades to stop me out before, you know, another thing due to big spread. So I always like them to just take the commission and just give me raw spread. Okay, and you know, you can also play with it. All right, you can play with it and see. All right, you can also check the premium, zero commissions, you know, same leverage, but definitely the spread is going to be very big. Okay, so you can check them out. Just use the link in the description box below, and you can deposit from $10 upward or $5 upward, I think. All right, on HF market. Okay, so but that's not the only one that I'm recommending. Okay, good. We have Euro GBP USD now pushing very strongly to the upper side. Okay, Euro USD also is having the first pull, which I like. All right, I love this first pull, so I'll be waiting for price to come now, take out this low. If price can take out this low, then come back up again and break above, then I'll be getting into the trade on Euro USD as well. So I'm still waiting for like a pull down before it continues to the upper side. Okay, so let's see what GU does, and we see you can also have a situation like this where this is going to push to somewhere here and then continue to the upper side. You can have situations like that, but for now I'm just looking for price to break above here and I'll get into the trade. That's what I'm looking at. If we break above somewhere like this, we have in around 13.6 pips. I'm not in yet, guys. Okay, so let's wait for price to break above. If it breaks, we get in. Eli, I see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How are you doing? Okay, I love that push. That's strong now. I need to start getting ready. Okay, now the next thing I want you guys to do now is to go to your FS calculator. Okay, go to your FS calculator, then calculate 13.6. Now the risk that I recommend on trading this trading this, just risk 0.5% of your account. 0.5% always. Don't get in yet, guys. It needs to break above. Don't get in yet, please. We are not in on this trade yet. We're looking for price to break above this point right here for us to get into the trade. Okay, so don't get into the trade yet, but go to your FS calculator and calculate 13.7 pips, or just calculate 14 pips. All right, then use the amount you're willing to risk, which is the risk is 0.5% IS. All right, put it right there and just hold on. So just to get your what is it called, your lot size and everything, just to get everything ready. So once you're able to get that ready, then immediately this price break above this point right here, you can just get in, because this is a very low time frame, so it won't be very good for you to to start calculating after price has closed above this point here. Anyways, you can do it any way you like, but that's the way that I do it. Right now, I've already calculated that on my phone right now. So once price closes above right here, I'm getting it immediately. I'm getting it. All right. Okay, I want Euro USD to take out this low. That will make a lot of sense if we have that low taken out. Okay, I just want you to take out the low. If you can take out that low, then we can look for buys. Join us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe and give this stream a thumbs up so we can get more people here, please. Okay, so we're having a push down now. So like I told you guys, I'm going to be very dynamic with my levels. So if this one now can push back down a little bit, just a little bit down to this point right here, then I'll treat it as a zone. But for now, I can't treat it as a zone yet. Okay, what I usually do with this is I will just drag my Fibonacci, take it all the way up, and then if price make it to 0.75 and reverse and break above the, I'm going to treat this place right here as a zone. But for now, it's just still bouncing on 0.5, so I won't treat it as a zone yet. If you have any question, keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. If you have anything you need to know, think I'm going to start bringing some of you guys up on this live stream. I'm going to start featuring some of you guys so that I can keep everywhere interesting. All right. So if you're not in the Telegram channel, join the Telegram channel. And I'm going to make an announcement, all right? But I'm telling you guys right here also. So I'll just be bringing one person up, then we're going to be trading live together. So we just keep the whole ambience very interesting. Because I'm more of like an introvert person, so I don't really talk too much, right? So I don't know how to keep this place very interesting, to be honest with you guys. I don't know, but we will try. I will try. So I will try to implement some things so that we can keep everybody entertained rather. All right, so we will see. So I'll start featuring some of you guys. It doesn't matter if you're already a pro trader or not. It doesn't matter. All right, you can just come, share your experience with us and all that. So will you guys like that? If you like that, just drop something, like just drop like or any emoji on the comment section, so I can know if I can work towards that. Bringing one person up every day we are live. I just feature somebody. Let's see what GJ does. Let's see. I usually avoid days that there's high impact news. Not completely avoid those days, but what I do is whenever there's high impact news, I don't trade for maybe if I'm in a trade 2 minutes before the news, I just get out, okay, and I won't trade again for minutes after the news. The reason is because of slippage. I don't want any issue with slippage, where I don't want any situation where I'm going to be in a trade and there's this very big spike and it stopped me out. Then at the end of the day it moves in my direction, or a situation where my stop loss or take profit is not respected. If my take profit is not respected, price push to the upper side is still good. All right, but when my stop loss is not respected, is really bad. I've lost an account because of that before. So that's why I trade news. I trade news generally. So before I trade every day, the first thing I do is check for news. All right, when I wake up, I just go check for news immediately. Okay, someone says we are there. Okay, no problem. I'm just saying that for people who are not in the Telegram channel already. So what I will just do is I will just check the news, then know the exact time. So I usually just set the alert on my phone. Set it on my phone the particular time that that I know that the news is coming. So I will just give it like 10 minutes before when I'm setting the alert. All right, so alarm rather. So when I want to set it, I can just put it like, if you're having like it by like 1:30, I'll put it like 1:20. Okay. So immediately there's almost that news. Like if we're having it at 1:30 and by 1:28 I'm already out of every position, so I'll just close the trade, then just wait for the news to happen. And again, if I haven't been stopped out and the news does not have really impact in the market, what I will just do then is I will just get in again. I'll get into the trade again. That is if the price is at my entry level. It's where I got out. All right, so I'll just get into the trade again. Okay guys, so GU is breaking above this point right now. Like I told you guys, wait for this candle to close. The candle is going to close in the next 2 minutes. Okay, so we have to wait for the candle to close. And like I said before, I've told you guys to calculate 14 pips stop loss before. So calculate 14 pip stop loss. Don't get into the trade yet. 14 pip stop loss, and then we wait. Immediately the candle closes, we get into the trade. There's also a trick that I use in getting into the trade. All right, when it's like 5 seconds or 3 seconds before the candle close, that's where I get in, because there's usually that very big push that's open of most candles. So I don't want it to put me in a bad position where it's going to have already moved up before I get into the trade. So maybe like it's just remaining 5 seconds or 3 seconds, I'll be in the trade. That's how I do it. All right, so this close above. All right, so please, if you're in and out of the stream and you're just coming now, we're not in yet. This has to close above this point here before we get into the trade. So we have 50 seconds now. Let's see. Okay, I'm preparing to get in, but I'm not in yet. There's still less than 20 seconds. Now it keeps pushing up. Let's just wait right here. It's gonna push down a little bit before that. Okay, now get in. GPUSD, we're having around 15 pips. So if you use the lot size of 14 pips, you can add to that now. All right, total is 15 pips. So now our projection, our first TP will be on next 15 pips. Okay, which is 1-to-1. Okay, right there. I'm in on GBP/USD right now, guys. I'm buying GBP/USD right now. But the final TP is going to be make this bigger for you guys to see. We're having a good push right there. Okay. It's still going to be a retracement, but hopefully we hit TP before the retracement. Just hopefully. we're already in the trade. All right, Akinola, we're already in the trade on GU buys. You can see that on the screen right now. We're already in the trade, and these things I have right here, those are my TP levels, and this is the stop loss level right here. It's going to be our stop loss. This is going to be our TP1, our TP2, and TP3. Now you can do what you like with the TPs. All right, you can do what you like. You can do TP2, you can do TP1, but just make sure that whatever you do, you stick to that. You stick to it. Okay, if you're going to do TP1, you stick to TP1. If you want to do TP2, you stick to TP2. All right, that's what I like. All right, so just stick to one. You're going to be profitable for all of them at the end of the day. All right, so okay. Nice push. EU is not giving us the pullback that we need. All right, but definitely we're gonna have it. That's the reason why I'm hoping for GU to go eat the TP before the pullback happens. On EU now, I'm still waiting for price to push and break below this point right here. He has to take this liquidity right here. There's so many people at this downside right here. I'm very sure that there are buyers right there. There's so much buyers right here. A lot of buyers right here. All right, so if price can come to take all their money right there, all right, take their stop loss right here, maybe we can see a continuation up right from there. So that's the reason why I need this price right here to take this liquidity. If you can take it, then we will buy. So right there, I'm going to be waiting. So I'm still going to wait for price to come take it out before I get into the trade. Okay, if not, we could have gotten into the trade at this point right here. It could have just been something like this. I would have gotten into the trade from here. Immediately this candle closes above this point here, I would have been on EU. But on the long run, all right, you can use anything. Basically, you can decide to stay loyal with the first breakout. All right, the first change of character, you can stay loyal with that. All right, but on the long run, it's always good because for you to wait for liquidity to get pulled from this downside right here before pushing to the upper side. I told you guys, the trading system is so simple. All right, it's something very simple that you can easily understand. All right, you don't even have to stress it at all. It's very simple. Okay, so if you just do a breakout, it's good. All right, it's always good. If you do a change of character, immediate change of character, it's always good, because For some part you're going to be winning, while some part you're also going to be losing. The same thing that goes for this one as well. You can win it all. For some part you're going to be winning, some part you're also going to be losing. Majorly I just average. In general, I just in 10 trades I just hope, all right, that I win just 6. All right, if I can win 6, then I'm good. In 10 trades, 6, 7 trades, and I'm done. All right, so that's just how it is. Okay, so if you just take fresh breakout, there are chances you're going to get stopped out. But if you wait for price to take the liquidity, all right, it's a lot more safer right there. If price wants to continue to the upper side, then you should see price, majority of the time just continue to push from there. Okay, that's just it. GU is still pushing. All right, let's see. Let's see what Euro CHF is also doing. All right, getting ready. Euro CHF is also getting ready. Hopefully we're able to take this trade today. All right, if price, because I'm waiting for price to get to this point here, hopefully just hopefully we get to take Euro CHF today. All right, but I don't know, all right, because anything can happen. Price can decide to just go back from here. But if price gets to this point here, we're also going to be getting into the trade. But the one that I know that is not possible for today anymore is GBP JPY. I'm so sure that is not possible. If we have news, it could have been better, but without news, all right, nothing's going to happen. This can't push this much, especially starting like this. Okay, so USHF has this tendency, and I also trade. I trade from 8 o'clock in the morning to 7 p.m. all right, so I trade London session and New York session, all of them together. Okay, so we have a lot of time for price to do whatever it wants to do, for Euro CHF to push back to this point right here. Okay, okay, the retracement is happening right now. All right, let's see. I was looking for opportunity for EU to come take out this low and give us the entry, but before then I want GU to already move at TP level, so that we don't get caught up in the pullback. It's just wait and see, guys. The waiting game. All right. Okay guys, let's just wait and see. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna be back guys. Just give me a few minutes please. All right, guys. I don't know why this is taking forever to happen. What's gonna happen? Okay, if you're not in this trade, this is another opportunity for you to get into the trade. Okay, get in. If you're not in this trade, get into the trade right now. All right, with this type of movement that the market is making right now, all right, I have 70% surety that the market is going to go up. It's the truth, guys. I've experienced situations like this, but not 100%, guys, so I don't want you to hold me responsible for that. But we're gonna see this price will go up. Okay, so if you're not in yet, this is the opportunity for you to go get in. I kind of love the way GU is performing. If we have EU is performing, if we have GU perform like this, then that would be very, very good. But the what I was expecting from GU is exact thing that EU is actually doing right now. All right, so but let's just see. Right, EU keeps pushing to the upper side, while GU is just raging at break even. All right, what's Euro CHF doing? Euro CHF is not at our key level yet, so let's keep waiting. And JPY as well. Now, realistic expectations in the market for the trading and the trading world in general. What are the realistic expectations? I know a lot of you guys, you know, when I was introduced to the forex market, I thought I was going to be very rich in a very short period of time. Now, even if I ask myself, what if I'm to go back again and I got introduced again to the forex market, that I already know what I know now, and I'm just introduced, would I still trade? Will I still choose trading? That question is big. All right, now 2 years ago, after spending already about 3 years in the market, I don't think I'm going to say I want to choose trading because it's just too difficult. All right, and the reason is because most of the things that make it so difficult for me is because I was watching a lot of results. All right, I think that's one of the major things that makes trading so difficult for me. I was watching results, Instagram results, people posting results and everything. Like, we as traders, we are not always proud to share our losses. But me, I do share my loss, all right, because I have nothing to be scared of, all right. But most traders are not proud to share their losses. So 70% of what you see on social media, about trading and everything, there are good ones, are not true. It's not true. If I decide to flip an account, all right, and again, let me even say this: when I did a video of flipping the $10 to 1,000%, which is $100 and something, I got so many messages from some people, and they were like, "Oh, you took this account right here. How were you able to do it? How much? Can you help me to do that? Can I give you my can I give you my $10,000 dollars account for you to help me to do?" I started seeing people, come into my page and tell me, "Oh, can you do this? Can you help us to do this? Can you help me to do this? I just want you to start doing it the way you do that one. Can you just help me flip?" I was like, take it easy now. And I also see people who come again and say, okay, there was another person who said, "Okay, I have $100. Can you help me to take the $100 to $1,000, and we have a percentage cut and all those stuff?" And I said, "Oh, okay, we're gonna do that, all right. But how long? What's your expectations?" That's the reason why people actually connected their account to mine. Before we do anything at all, I always like to do a one-on-one live session with them. All right. Before you even make payments, before you do anything, some of the guys right here, some of them are not even on the live stream, and we probably have some of them coming to the live stream as well. Before we even do anything, I'm going to have a live session with you. Before I start your account, before the payment, before anything, we have to have a live session. All right, that live session is just for me to kind of understand you and understand your expectations in the market. Okay, what are the things you're expecting? What are the things you're hoping to see? So I realize that so many people have different expectations. All right, frankly, all right, people are going to tell you, but actually going to tell you, "Oh, I don't want too much from the market. I just want you to do this." But in reality, deep down, all right, they have something different. And I understand all this because when I was also starting to trade, that's the same way I felt. All right, so there was nothing new there. So when I listen to people's expectations to the market, it becomes a little bit so difficult for me to kind of tell them, this is not how you should see it. This is not what you should expect. Okay, because if someone told me when I was also starting that, "Oh, this is what you should expect from the market," and all, I won't even believe it because I have a very high expectation on my mind when I was starting. So I wouldn't want someone to come and just, tell me that everything that I'm expecting, everything that I'm feeling in my mind is not the way that it actually works. Don't tell me that. I want to buy Lambo very early. I want to trade for 6 months. All right, live the life. You understand? I've promised everybody. I've promised my girlfriend. I've promised my mom. I've promised my dad that just give me 6 months. I'm gonna be the richest man. All right, in Africa. Okay. So explain though, but that's the way that I do feel, and exact way I do tell people. All right, that this is what I'm gonna do. This is what's on my mind. This is my expectation in the market. Okay. So I get it when people feel the same way as well, but in reality, it's not always like that. Okay. So there was a point where I was already trading. I have a very good system because I got programmed from people where I try to learn how to trade. But the issue I have with it is that when I was starting, I never knew there were swing traders, day traders, and and all that. So when I wanted to get a program, I got a program from somebody who is a swing trader. So literally this guy can go for like 2, 3, 4, 5 days without trading at all, and just waiting for the perfect setup and everything. Then I was in the program before I realized that oh, this is what this person does, and I don't think I love something like that, because I want to be in the market all the time. It's funny and crazy at the same time, but that's just what it is. I want to be in the market all the time. I want to be able to trade at least, once in 2 days. I don't want to wait 1 week without getting into any trade and all that. Now, if you're a swing trader, is a very good thing. I think this is just all about personal preference. If you're the type of person who just want to be getting into the trade, it's okay. I think the forex market just presents everybody with the opportunity to do whatever they like. If you're the type that wants to show up every day, you want to trade every day, you want to push the buy button and everything, or the sell, whatever, the market presents opportunity for that. Okay, but if you're the type that wants to, if you're the type that don't want to trade all the time, you just want to take everything easy and steady, the market also gives opportunity for that. All right, and there are some people who are going to scalp on the seconds time frame, where they're just trading tick. All right, there are people who just fall in love with that too. There's also an opportunity for that, to do whatever you want. The forex market is just so diversified. It's just so big in a way that you can do what you want. But I think the major problem that everybody have is the realistic expectation, all right, in trading. If you want to trade, okay, now let me even say, when I was starting, the major issue was that let me go back to when I got the program and all. When I got the program, then I realized that I don't like the method of this trading. I was actually working. If you are in Nigeria, if I tell you I'm from a very humble background, like very humble background. All right, if you're not from Nigeria, just search on Google, the biggest slum in Africa, Makoko. Right? That's where I came from. That's where I was living. All right, you can search that. The biggest slum in Africa in Lagos is Makoko. That's where I used to live. All right, I've done so many things. All right, so I've done so many jobs. I've done POS. If you're in Nigeria, you know what that is. I've done so many things. All right, so I've done a lot of things. So when I was introduced, I was actually doing shawarma. I'm a chef. I do shawarma, I do pizza, all those type of stuff. That's what I do. And somebody just introduced me. Somebody said, I have this thing you can do. You just place buy and place sales and all those stuff. And if you just do it, then you can just be printing money from your laptop. The person never talk about the never talk about the risk management, never even talk about the strategy aspect. There was no strategy aspect or anything. The person was just like, yes, if you do this, that's just what you need to do, and you are definitely going to be profitable. Just buy anywhere and just wait. Even if you're in drawdown, don't close it. Just wait for the market to go. When it goes, it will come back by itself and give you profit. That's how I was introduced to the market. All right, that's the reason why I said I'm still going to bring some of you guys to this live stream, so that you can come and share your experience, and we can just get this place more interacting, all right, more interesting for everyone. So when the person introduced me and just told me all those stuff, I was like, oh, okay, good. All right, then I just pick up my laptop, because I had a laptop then. All right, so because I have this laptop I used to have then, so I just started trading, start buying and selling. I was just working and just putting the money, just pumping the money into trading, as I'm collecting my money, as I'm making money, pumping the money, and just losing the money. It was crazy. All right. Then I used to see people like, oh, this person is posting these results, very crazy result. Then I was like, okay, I want to learn how to trade. If this person can actually do it, then why not? I can also do it. And be profitable as well. So I'm going to try to learn how to trade, how to do exactly what this person does. So the person that I found was Nick Sean. I don't know if you know Nick Sean. For those of you guys who know him, that's the person I found in I think that was 2018 or 2017. I love his the way he talks, the way he does everything. I just love it. It's a lot, it's motivates me a lot when I listen to him. All right, so I was following him. Then I later got a program, but I'm not going to talk about the person that I got the program from. So it will not be as if I'm trying to, destroy anybody's thing. But I later got a program, but not from Nixion. Then I found out that the person is also a profitable trader and everything, but it was more of like a swing trader. Okay, so when I got the program, I decided, okay, I'm not going to get this. I can't work with this. All right, I can't work with this. So I started doing research on, okay, what better ways can I trade? I love in the market. What can I do? That's when I discovered day trading and all this type of stuff. And okay, and trust me, I've used so many strategy. Now, what I'm about to point out, all right, we're going to get into details of how I started trading and everything, but the major point I want to pick out right here is the realistic expectation aspect. What do I tell you guys that, like, just like 2 years, or just like 1 year or let's say like 8 months of, learning to trade and, doing it, I was already profitable with what I do, with my trading system, with my trading strategy. But you know the problem, guys, the problem is my expectation. All right, so when I lose 2 times, or I lose 3 trades or 4 trades, I'll be like, what's going on? Why do I need to have these losses? And I would then check all these people I was following on Telegram and all these people, and I would see people posting and just like post a trade now and say, okay, 30 pips running, 40 pips running, this running and all that. I was like, what's this? All right, I need to do better. This thing I'm doing right here is not making any sense. How can I be having losses? How can I be making 2-3% in a week? That does not make any sense. That cost me close to 1 year. I was just jumping from one strategy to another, I'll move here when I use this strategy, and the strategy is on this down drawdown phase. I'll be like, no, this strategy is not good again. I'm not going to use it again. Let me change it. Let me do something else. Let me just do something entirely different. And I will jump again to another one, jump again to another. That's my biggest problem when I was starting, jumping from one strategy to another. Okay, not knowing what to expect from the market is the major problem I have. What to expect. Okay, let me give you guys an illustration. Trading is all about let me tell you something. If I say Eli, all right, I'm going to use you as an example now. All right, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name very well, but Eli, I'm going to use it as an example. Let's say you have a job, or let me just say Mr. A now. Let me say Mr. A has a job. Let's adjust this one. Let's say Mr. A has a job. Now, the beautiful things about this live stream is not about trading, because right here I'm going to also be giving you guys, to tell you guys the expectations, things you need to expect. All right, I think I'm in a good position to teach you guys that. All right, because I've seen so much, I've seen it all, I've seen almost everything in trading already, so nothing is really extra special to me anymore. And also, I am profitable trading. I am making money trading. All right, so I don't need to sell anything to anybody. I don't need to sell any program. So I don't have any reason to lie to anyone. I don't have any reason to tell you, you have to buy my program. You have to buy this. You have to do this. You have to do that. I don't have any reason to do that. Okay. So just to tell you guys, I don't know what's happening with my mouse. All right, can you guys hear me very well? What's going on? Yes, I think I need to throw this laptop away. It's really stressing me, to be honest. Stressing me out. Really stressing me out. Okay, this is not picking, but now I'm just going to just continue to explain till we just end this live stream. I'll be going out now to get another system so that we can make everything easy and soft. So guys, can you hear me? I just want you guys to let me know. If you guys can hear me, if you can hear me clearly, please let me know if you can hear me so I can continue. Okay, someone is talking about EU. EU is not falling yet. Let's see. I need EU to take out this low so I can get into the trade. And like I explained before, guys, if you are very aggressive, definitely you'd have been in EU right here. But I don't recommend that, all right, because I'm not in the trade. I'm not in the trade. So it won't be good for you guys to trade it aggressively. That's the reason. But this is the same criteria that we look for when we want to get into the trade. We just wait for price to break above. So we probably would have been in this trade right here to the upper side, but I'm waiting for price to just take out the liquidity at this low right here. That's why I didn't get into the trade. Okay, all right, guys. So okay, so we're good now. So what if I say what if Mr. A, all right, if Mr. A goes to work every day, let's get this to the side. If Mr. A, all right, we have Mr. A right here. If Mr. A have a job and he goes to work every day by train, okay, and he takes the same route every day, all right, what is the probability that Mr. A is going to get into the train at a particular time every day and get to a particular bus stop? Because you know you have different bus stop. What's the probability that the person is going to get to, what's the probability that the person is going to get to the bus stop at a particular time, at the same time, the same moment, the same day, every day? What's the probability that that's going to happen? All right, yes, of course, Mr. A goes to work every day. All right, he goes to work every day, and he also used to take train to go to work every day. But what is the probability that he's going to get to a particular bus stop, or get into the bus, or get to anywhere, all right, at the same time? All right, the chances are very slim. All right, because it's big. All right, the chances is big and also slim, but it's not 100%, because you don't expect, because so many things can happen in his life. He can wake up late, all right, and not be able to take the train at that time. All right, there might not be job at that particular day. You know, there might just be so many different things that can make Mr. A not to get to, all right, or be at a particular place at that particular time. All right, and that's the way the forex market works. Okay, and what we just do as a technical analyst, what we do is just to always hang around, you know, and just develop a strategy and say, okay, I'm going to use this strategy and I'm going to trade this strategy, and I'm expecting this strategy to work at every single situation. So we are going to say, okay, Mr. A is going to get into a bus. Okay, by 8:05, Mr. A will have left the house, and by 8:50 or 8:20, Mr. A should be at this particular bus stop. Okay, that's just what we do. That's what we predict. All right, so it's not possible for Mr. A to always get to that point, to that bus stop at the particular time. So, but what you can do is that you can study Mr. A's movement when he wakes up, when he sleeps, what he eats, and everything. Then you'll be able to use that to predict that, okay, there's a high chance that Mr. A is going to get to this point at this particular time. All right, but what is the chance that that is going to happen all the time? The chance is very slim. It's very way slim. All right, but it will happen. All right, but it's very slim. I don't know how to really make illustrations. All right, but that's just the way trading works. You can't predict the market 100% all the time. You can say, oh, this is going to happen all the time. Price is going to get to this point all the time. This is what is going to happen all the time, and every single time you do that, is going to happen. No, it's never going to work that way. Okay, but what is the probability that this person is going to continue to have this job and continue to go to this job long as this person have this job, what's the possibility that the person is going to take the route and is probably going to get to that point? At the point, there are possibilities, which is more than a little bit of 50-50, but it's lesser than probably 70% of the time. It can be 50-50, it can be 60-40 of the time, and that's what we do as traders. Okay, I don't know if you guys are related to what I'm trying to say. All right, so when I was trading, then that was also on my mind. I have like 5 to 6, 7 people that I was following them. All right, so every single time I would trade, if I have a good day and this other person is also having a good day, yeah, I'm happy. All right, it's a good day and everybody's happy. But in a day where, okay, one of the person that I'm following, one of them did not call trades, but the other one called trades, and I was in a loss, forgetting that I already have a win yesterday, and I was in a loss, and it's even a different person that was making money in a trade. And I start feeling down, start feeling like, oh, why is this person making money and why am I not making money? Why am I even losing? I was making money, but I was losing. All right, so losing was something I don't have at all. I don't just want to have it. I want to like be the god of trading. Like I want to be able to do everything. If you know me, if you're very close to me, you know that I'm always, almost all the time, with the system back. It's either I'm back testing or I'm doing one or two things. I'm always with the system. Even something like that now has mastered me. Even if I go out, people used to still complain like, you are here, just calm down, take everything slow, just talk to us. I'm always on back testing, trying to look for, what am I doing wrong? How can I do it? How can I do this? How can I do that? Those things were the things that I've been doing right from the beginning, wanting to be the best and everything. Then I was losing, my expectations was wrong, what I was expecting was too high, everything was messed up. So I was like, okay. So there was a point where I felt really down. At some point I felt so down that I was expecting more of myself and I wasn't giving exactly what I wanted. So I now made a decision and I said, okay, I'm going to buy a program I'm going to buy the VIP signal from these top traders, those people I was looking up to. Just buy a VIP signal from them and just really have a closer look of how it actually works and how much are they even averaging. Try to like get close to what they do and all. Then I bought program, and that's where everything changed for me, guys. I won't even lie to you guys. That's where everything started changing. All right, I got the program and then I got to the VIP. Now when you're in their VIP, when you're in the VIP, they share every trade and you get to see. Now I'm not saying they're not profitable. They are profitable traders. I respect them. All right, I respect them so much. All right, profitable trader doing good. But to me then, what they were doing was not profitable. All right, I just see like, what's this? So when I got to the group, I started was like looking and I started seeing that, oh, these people also have losses and everything. And there was even one that he doesn't make money every month, back-to-back months. So there's going to be some months where it's going to be in profit and it's going to be down, So I was like, oh, there's going to be months where it's going to be in break-even, a complete month. To me, complete month was just too big for me to be having break-even. All right, I was like, no, I don't think I like this. All right, but I got a chance, all right, to talk to the person on a one-on-one session. I think someone that all right, got a mentorship program from them. I think the person was doing 50% discount sales or whatever. So he got a chance to get a VIP or a mentorship, one-on-one mentorship from the person. And so when the guy wanted to have the one-on-one session, I was like, okay, I'm going to be there, all right. But you're going to be the one that's going to show on the screen, but I'm just going to be on the side. I just want to listen to the conversation. Then I picked up my pen, then I started writing questions that I want the guy to ask. And already I was in the VIP, all right. To me, I was feeling disappointed because the result I was actually looking for was not what I was getting. I expected something more, all right. So So I started asking, okay, ask this question, ask this. That was when he started now explaining, you know, what realistic expectation is, what you should expect from the market. Start making so much illustrations and everything, explaining everything, talking about so much thing. And I was like, wow, so this is how this works. Now the problem I now have is that I have to deal with that personally, because it is a different thing for someone to tell you, oh, don't have unrealistic expectation, this is what you should expect this, expect that. And it's a different thing for your mind now, or your brain, to be able to accept that oh, this is what you should actually expect. All right, I don't know if it happens to you guys, but it happens to me. All right, if I see something and I'm seeing this thing and this thing is realistic, this is what I can see, I have to do another job of convincing my brain to understand that, okay, this is actually how it works, and you need to operate based on this. You understand? As a trader, you need to be aware of everything around you. Even when you're trading and you're in losses, you need to be aware of your breathing. You know, you need to read books. All right. There were points where I'll be in a trade. I'll be so scared. I've passed all those stages right now that I'll be so scared. I had to like walk gradually, start meditating. I wake up in the morning, you know, immediately I place a trade and I'm scared. Then the next thing I want to do is to go and meditate. I will just sit down, close my eyes, then I will just meditate. I will stay right there, no matter what I feel. Even if I want to stand up, or I feel like standing up to just go and check the trade, or look what is happening, or probably want to get out of the trade early or whatever, I'll force myself to just sit down. It was difficult at first, but I had to do it. I had to just continue to push myself. Most times when I tried, even when I tried twice, even first 1 month, I used to break it. Sometimes I'll be meditating, then I'll just open my eye, I'll be looking at the trade. I had to stand up and go and check the trade because I was just scared and everything. All right, so trading, you need to be mindful of everything around you, everything, your breathing, your feelings, what you are feeling, what's going on around you, everything. It's just a lot of things that you need to put in paper. So there are some people who are built with all these things. There are some people who naturally, they are no risk. They don't take too much risk. Me as a person, I take risk. I take so much risk. I used to take risk. I used to overthink things. I used to do everything. But there are some people who are so very, very reserved. I have a friend, all right, the guy is so reserved, right? I don't need to explain all these things. Nobody needs to explain all these things to him for him to just naturally understand everything, naturally, without anybody explaining anything. There are people like that. But me, I'm more, to be honest, man, my heart is so stubborn. I won't even lie to you guys. I have to gradually teach it. Okay, understand this. This is how it works. And you know, you imagine how difficult it is. Sometimes I'll be saying some things from my mouth, and I'll be having difficulty even convincing myself to just follow what I'm saying in my heart. When I was starting, it was so difficult. So during the live session with the guy, and he started asking questions, and the guy started clarifying things and started explaining, oh, this is how it works. This is what you should expect from trading. This is how trading works. This is how this works. You don't expect this. Start giving, you know, different illustrations and all that. Then I was like, wow. Now I've had someone who is already successful trading say something like this. Then the work is for me now to go and convince myself and say, okay, you are doing well. All right, just tell myself that, okay, you are doing well on your own. Just do this, just do that, and just put this together and everything. One thing I'm gonna do for you guys in this page, like I said before, is just groom you guys, not just about trading alone, but to also make you guys understand, you know, to also, you know, keep your emotions and your psychology in check. So I'm going to always talk about expectations in the market every single live stream we get into, because that will be like a reminder for you guys that whatever you do, that you're doing well, as long as your trading and your strategy has proven to be profitable every month. Okay, whatever you do, you're doing well, and there's no holy grail anywhere. All you just have to do is to be profitable. For me now, I'm profitable every month, and that's all that matters. That's the things that I always set my eyes on. There was a point where every of my projection are always daily. How much can I make per day? That's everything that's always on my mind. But now I've been able to understand that I'm just going to take that all away from my mind and try to see the bigger picture, okay, and ask myself, okay, I want to do this for a very long time. Okay, if I'm going to do this for a very long time, then I need to think in long term instead of just thinking that, I just want to make money quickly, fast, and everything. I want to do this in a long time, so I want to think in a long time instead of just thinking a day result or letting weekly results, all right, to affect me. Okay, and also understanding the fact that I don't control the market, all right, but when I do everything right and I've back tested way back, and I've seen that, okay, this works, okay, then I'm going to just do me and just keep pushing and everything is going to be fine. Okay, so that was what I was just doing. So that was the thing that I constantly just remind myself and tell myself about. So when the guy said all those things, I had to sit down with myself and just start explaining everything, start reevaluating, start sitting down and start checking all my strategies, all the strategies I've jumped away from, done this, done that, and all. Another biggest problem I faced was learning to develop strategy myself. I don't know if this is a problem, but I think sometimes that can be a very good thing for you, and sometimes it can also be a curse, because I also battle with the situation of trying to whenever I see a situation where this strategy is not okay again, then it's easy for me to just discard it because I'm the one who developed this strategy. So which means that I can also develop another strategy that's going to be better. Okay, so if you learn how to develop strategy yourself and trying to figure out everything, it can help you and it can also destroy you. That's the truth. Okay, because it's very easy for you to just throw your strategy away. Different from somebody who just decide, okay, I'm going to go meet this person is going to teach me, I'm going to follow this person's strategy, follow everything through. So if the person is feeling down, the person will be thinking, oh, this person that taught me this thing, is the strategy still working? Let me contact this person and ask this person, and the person can say, okay, strategy is still working, maybe it's just in a drawdown phase, let's just continue to do the same thing, let's just continue to work on that. But if you are someone who develop and you have Trading View Pro version, it's easy for you to just go to your chart and start looking for, oh, what if I do like this, what if I do like this? Before you know, you already changed the trading system. All right, so that's another challenges that I face. Okay, but what really changed the whole thing for me was doing the live session that I had with this person, the mentor. All right, actually my mentor. All right, but the person, I didn't use a strategy, but just based on what he said about expectations and everything, just changed everything for me. Okay, I think if he has just used his mouth to just tell me about expectation, I probably wouldn't have followed it. But the fact that I was in his VIP group and I was following, sometimes I wasn't even following I wasn't following the strategy, I wasn't trading the trades he was calling out, but I kept paying for the VIP. That's the truth. I kept paying because I just want to see. Okay, it got to a point that I started comparing. Okay, let me see what he's going to do at this month. Let me see the total. So every single time a call trades out, I have a book. I even have a journal on my phone that I use. I'm still going to share my journal with you guys one day. I'm still going to make a video about it. Just going to the journal, back in 2019. I just show you guys everything I was feeling, because as I was feeling everything, I was putting it down on the journal. My losses, I was putting the screenshot right there, everything. All right, I've deleted the app on my phone, then I just went to download it again, then I do a restore, and I was seeing all those stores. I was just laughing. I was like, oh, these are the things I've been going through all this while. All right, and just very grateful for growth. Now I'm going to share that with you guys. So I started journaling the person's trades, everything he calls out, everything he does. I will just journal it down. All right, just to have a closer picture of what he does and what he average every month. And that's how easy for me. I think I paid for around 4 months, 3 to 4 months, and I consistently just see the results he was printing. Then I was comparing that to myself. I was like, oh, okay, I was also doing well. But the truth is, I needed that advice. I needed someone to talk to, all right, at that moment. And he was able to say the things that I actually needed to hear at that moment, just to help me. So then I just decided, okay, I'm just going to stick to one trading system. Then I just start working in convincing myself to stop having unrealistic expectations and just being calm and just being cool with everything. Even sometimes when I have money, because I do work. If I have money, sometimes I'll be tempted, oh, let me just put this money into my account, let me trade, let me see. All right, but I would be like, no, let me just have this single account. Even if it is $100 account or $50 account, I'm gonna do $1 on this account all the time. And I remember that if I want to do this for a long period of time, this thing needs to prove it to me that it can survive at least 6 months to 1 year. Okay, so I just told myself that. Then I started working towards that. Okay, I'm gonna keep patient. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. All right, this market is very slow today. I don't know. I don't have enough momentum in the market at all. All right. EU kept pushing up. I wish it's GU that is pushing this much. All right, EU kept pushing up. Hopefully it continues to push up. All right. So I just kept doing it. All right. Then I started working on myself to be patient with everything. And then everything is all good. Even when I started being profitable, I was having a job at that time. I was working. I wasn't even expecting to even be profitable at that time. I just continued to take. I think the account I had then was around. I deposited $86 in my account, and I decided to risk $2. I think at that time. So I just continued to risk $2 on the account continuously. Then I would go to job. I wasn't really even, because I got tired at some point. I got so tired that I wasn't really backtesting, and I got a job, and the job was really taking a lot from me. So I will wake up, I will check the chart and check everything. Then when I get to work, when I'm done doing whatever I want to do at work, then I'll just pick my phone, start looking at trading and everything, just doing it. When I start, people already looking at, oh, you're doing something now, you're gonna make a lot of money now, a big boy now, very soon you're gonna have this, you're gonna have that, you're gonna do this. Then I felt like people's expectations for me when I was started dropping because the result was not coming as people had expected. I felt also disappointed in myself too as well. So I was able to get rid of the noise and what people are saying and everything. I was like, okay, just gonna be on my own now, just do my own thing, and I'm just gonna do it. Not gonna share anybody with my result, not sharing anybody with the win trade, and not share anybody with the profit or anything. Don't share anything with anybody, don't tell anybody. And then that was how over some period of time I was like, oh, you're really doing well now. All right, so that's it. Okay, so realistic expectations is very important in the market. Okay, if you have a trading system that gives you 8% in a month, that's beautiful. All right, very beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. All right, so that's just it, and I'm going to keep it as a reminder for everyone that having a realistic in this business is good. All right, and the reason why most people post trades, most fake people, fake guru who can't trade right in front of you live, that's the reason why I love Raja Banks. All right, he trades live, everybody can see. I love it. All right, those are people who are confident with what they do, and they could do it live for people to see. All right, against all feelings, all expectations that are not met, they were able to do it continuously and just do it for everybody to see. That's a strong person right there. Anybody who can do that consistently, all right, is a very strong person right there. Okay, so I just just continue to do my thing. Just have realistic expectation. Don't expect too much. You can actually make a lot of money, especially with PROPFIRMs now. They've made everything so easy for traders. It's so easy right now because you can just get 100k accounts, and in 3 months you're going to pass the challenge. All right, in just 3 months you can be through with the challenge. Sometimes I'm always very aggressive sometimes. All right, I just look at it and be like, oh, this account, I just want to be aggressive with it. Okay, I do that a lot. Okay, there was a point where I was even trying to flip $50. Once I flip $50, I withdraw the profit, I flip it again, withdraw the profit, I flip it again, withdraw the profit. I always have the account that I'm always using for aggressive trading. These accounts are always for aggressive tradings. So, but that needs to happen when you know that you're not having your last card. If you're somebody, all you have in your entire world as money is just $500, don't go and be trying to flip an account and say, I want to deposit $200 in my account, I want to flip it. That's so wrong, because there's no way you're going to lose $200 out of $500 and you will not feel it. Don't deceive yourself. Just the truth. You will feel it. All right, you're going to feel it. You're definitely going to feel it. All right, so that's the reason. All right, but if you see someone who say, oh, I'm flipping $100, if people, big people that you see right now, if people like me now, I want to say I want to flip $100 account, I can do $100 flip easily. All right, and not really feel it that much. All right, the reason is because, all right, I know what I already have. $100 is just a very tiny token. I'm not saying I'm that rich or anything, but $100 won't really hurt me too much to pick out and try to flip. But if you have $1,000, $500, you don't want to go ahead and say you want to flip $100 account from that, because that's going to affect you. And what that does for you it won't just affect your account. You won't just lose your account. What that's going to do for you is that it's also going to affect your psychology in trading itself. It's going to affect your next decisions, and you don't want situations like that. Okay, you don't and never want anything that's going to just affect you psychologically, mentally. You have to be there. You have to be there. You have to put your head down. Everything you've always set yourself that you will achieve, everything you've always wanted to do, all the goals, all the dreams, everything, you're definitely going to achieve it. Trading will give you that possibility. It's going to be possible. All right, but it's only going to be possible if you're wise while you're taking the journey. It's just taking every step, make wise decisions. And the wise decision is risk management. You practice proper risk management. Proper one, a very proper risk management. If you can afford $500, if you can afford 100,000 PROPFIRM challenge, don't buy 100,000 PROPFIRM challenge. Go for 25,000 or go for 10,000 PROPFIRM challenge. While you're doing that, you're going to trade it selflessly. You're going to trade it like, okay, I have money here. If this one is gone, I'm going to look for another money. I'm just going to follow my strategy. I'm just follow everything I'm going to do. I'm going to follow through. That way, there's no much emotions. You're not putting too much emotions. You're not putting too much pressure on the account. But if you go ahead, all you can afford is 100k account, and you go ahead, you get the 100k account. Placing trades will be difficult sometimes because you're going to be feeling down and all that. Okay, if you have any question, just keep that coming. All right, just keep it coming so I can talk about it and we can discuss and talk. All right, so that's just the way it is. Okay, you need to practice proper risk management. Those are one of the things that's going to give you that possibility of being a successful and a great trader. That's part of the things that's going to give you the possibility. And it is what, all right, risk management. It's very important. Risk management, that's number one. Risk management. Okay, money management is another thing. All right, if you're getting if you're used to trading a 10k account, or you're used to trading you're used to trading $100 account, or you're used to trading $50 account in your personal brokerage account, and you decide to go and get 100k, it's going to have a little psychological impact on you. All right, that's the reason why you need to also put yourself in the position you need to also learn money management skill. Okay, one of the biggest issue as well, because in Nigeria right here, our currency is so bad. It's so bad that $1 is close to $1,300. 300,000 is close to 1,300 naira here. That's how bad our currency is. Okay, if you see someone who is going to trade, if you're from Nigeria and you want to trade and you decide, okay, I'm going to deposit $200 in a trading account, just know automatically you are putting like 260,000, or let's say you are putting $1,000 into it. Automatically you know you are putting 1.3 million into a trading account. All right, that's going to have a different psychology to if you're trading with your normal currency, your country's currency. It's going to have different, psychological effect on you, different one. Okay, that's the reason why you need to practice money management every single time. You need to learn it, read about it. Right, I'm not really a fan of reading much of books like that. I don't like the fact that I don't really read books. I always prefer to to see things physical. I prefer things that I can see. That's the reason why I watch a lot of YouTube videos whenever I want to. If I have anything, I'm down, I need anything. Some people can easily go to books, just reading book and everything. I prefer just watching visuals, seeing people talk about it. That's what I really prefer. Okay, so that's the way and the major way that it all works. So you need to go and learn about money management. Is so important. Money management is absolutely important. And you need to put all these things together and this is how I'm going to do it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. You learn everything. You don't leave any table. Don't leave any stone unturned. You have to learn everything. Money management, risk management. You learn it because this is something you're going to do for life. All right, and this is something that's going to change your life. If you're doing a 9-to-5 job, it's easy. Me, I studied computer science, all right, in Polytechnic. I spent 4 years studying computer science, just going to classes, coming back, learning about it. If I get out and I do my service, that's going to be 5 years, and that was 5 years. I got a job. If I'm going to get a job in computer science, I've already spent 5 years learning about the skill that I want to do, the computer science thing. I've already spent 5 years learning about it already. Not anything, not practicing, just learning, ordinary learning. All right, and that's how it is. Okay, so they teach you everything. We have the practical aspect, we have the theory, we have everything. They teach you everything you need to know. And that's not enough. When you're done and you want to get a job anywhere, when you get a job, even if you want to get a job, Nigeria is not that very okay. All right, you can study computer science and work anywhere. All right, so that does it. But when you get a job, at the job, they're still going to teach you what you're going to do, how you're going to do everything, what you're going to do for them, because every company has their own way of doing things. So that's a sure thing that even after that, they're still going to teach you, and you still have to learn. Okay, guys, so and that's the whole way the whole thing works. You still have to learn. Okay, guys. All right, now I need to go put on the generator now. The power is down. So okay, someone said, should I focus on one pair? You don't have to focus on one pair. You can focus on 2 pairs, 3 pairs, but try to understand correlations in pairs. And also, you still also needs to understand there are people who trade one pair and are successful with it, and there are people who trade different pairs and are also successful with it. At the end of the day, it still boils down to your personal preference, what you want, what you want to do. All right, so I won't come here and give you an advice and say, stick to one pair, just trade one pair, know one pair very well and everything, because me, I don't trade one pair. All right, but you might love to trade one pair and just do one pair, just concentrate on it and work on it. You will still be profitable with it. All of us lose. You trade millions of pairs, you lose, you have drawdown phase. Market have a way of giving everybody a drawdown phase. And if you trade one pair as well, you still have a drawdown phase. So what are we talking about? Okay, so
one pair, plenty pairs. My opinion on that is just comes to your own personal preference, what you want and what you feel that is going to work for you. If you feel like you want to understand the pair, you want to get closer to it, you want to know it very well, you stick to it. All right. And if you feel like you want to diversify, you want to know what other pairs are also doing, stick to that as well. Okay, that's just the way it works. All right. So you need to learn everything, and you need to learn to understand every single thing. All right, you understand every single thing. You understand everything in the market. Everything. You have to know everything. You have to learn risk management, money management. Now, when you leave that aspect of money management and risk management aspect, the next thing you need to do is your psychology. You need to be able to train yourself to have a realistic expectation. It still comes to your psychology, emotions. We as human beings, it's not your fault that you feel down every single time you're supposed to be in a trade, or you're in a trade, you're always emotional. It's nobody's fault. That's the way we are wired. That's who we are. That's human being for you. It's only someone who is already there that's going to say, oh, I don't feel this type of way or anything. No, you feel it. All right. We don't want to lose. We don't want to be this. We don't want that. We are emotional every single time. That's it. That's it. And the sooner you realize that that's the way this thing works, and you start accepting and looking for possible solution, that's when you start growing. That's the exact time you start growing. And some people can spend so much time in the denial and start feeling like, oh, why am I feeling like this? I'm not supposed to feel like this. Successful traders don't feel this way, and all. It's a normal thing. Everybody feel it. It's just that the rate at which you feel it now is different. The reason I'm saying is different now is that me now, I don't really feel it that much, because what I'm going to eat, if I want to, what I'm going to eat, my what do they call it now, livelihood, I'm going to live my life, everything, the money I'm going to spend for the next 1 year and still live comfortably, I already have it. So whatever I want to lose now won't really affect me that much. So I won't be emotional. But if you're the type of person what you're going to do, the kind of life you want to live, everything you want to do, you're not achieving it yet, and you're now risking a lot of money in trading, definitely you're going to feel it. That's human being for you. You are definitely going to feel it. All right. So you need to learn to manage your emotions. It's going to come. It's the real thing. It's the real deal. You're not weird, all right, or anything. Everybody, all of us feel it, all right. So what is the possible solution? I think I began to manage my emotions more when I started making money. Money just solves so many problems. Money solves your emotional problem, your down problem, and everything. Money just solves so many of it. All right, that's the reason why. And also, you can build multiple income streams. You don't have to trade every single time. All right, it doesn't. All your stream don't have to come from trading. You can build other businesses. You can have any other things you would love to do to make money. All right, that way you're not too emotional. If anything happens to your particular trades that is running, you're covered. You're safe. And if you have opportunity to be in the part of the world that looks more sane, all right, that looks more okay, all right, then good for you. But if you're this part of this world that I am in right now, then you know that you just need to, manage, work on your emotions, because definitely you're going to feel emotional every single time you're trading, especially when you don't have much with you. Okay, so that's just the way it is. Managing emotions is very, very important. You have to manage your emotions, your psychology, what you want to believe, and what you consume. All right. There are going to be situations where you're going to feel like, oh, this person is doing this, I want to do it too, I can do it too, maybe what I'm doing is not making sense, or this. No. What you're doing can also make sense. Can also make a lot of sense. All right. But not just the way, because that's not what the person that you're looking at is doing. You're doing something different entirely. That's just the way it works. Okay. So manage your emotions. Practice proper risk management. I recommend, if you're trading a PROPFIRM account, approach it like you don't want to lose it anytime soon. All right. That's the reason why it's right there on the screen that you should risk just 0.5% of your account. All right. Sometimes I go even more aggressive. If you follow me on Telegram channel, you see that there are some times where I'm going to be risking 1.5% of my account on a trade. But the realistic way to trade is by risking 0.5%. That is, you have to lose a trade 20 times before you can be out. And that's the best thing you can do. If you're trading your personal account, just divide it by 50 or divide it by 40 highest and just risk, what you get. Then that way you'll be able to manage your emotions. GU is pushing to the downside strongly right now. Does that mean pressure? Let me see EU. Okay. I'm still waiting for EU. Hopefully price comes to this downside right here. But again, all right, because EU and GU moves together, I'm not hoping for it to go down immediately right here to this point, because if it does, GU can just follow it to the downside. I'm not praying for that. Okay, so that's it. Someone said, do you advise continuous backtesting? Yes, you have to backtest your strategy for, if you're a day trader, backtest for at least 1 year. Now, I'm not saying 1 year you should stay and forward test for 1 year. No, I'm saying go back in time for 1 year, 2 years to see. All right, and this can be done in, you can finish this in 1 month, 2 months, or whatever. Anytime you finish it, just go back in time, backtest, and see everything. Try to understand how your trading system works and get more familiar with the trading system. Just get more familiar with it, and if it's profitable, just write it down or note it down or write something down about it. Oh, this strategy is doing really great right here. I love it. Everything is okay. Or just have a note. One thing about me is this: if I'm having a down moment, let's say peradventure I'm having a very down moment, and maybe drawdown phase or anything, and I'm just feeling down, what I do is just go to backtest. I gain my full confidence back in backtesting. Okay, I just go back to backtest, just check my my notes. I have a very big notes in my studio right here that I use. Every single thing that I do, every single trade I get to is all recorded in the notes. Every payout I get from PROPFIRM is recorded, and any 2 weeks that I don't get paid is also recorded. And I also record why I'm not getting paid, what is the drawdown, what happened, why didn't I get the payout and everything. So it's just easy for me. Every single time I just feel like, oh, this is happening, then the next thing I just do, carry my book or just backtest. Then I find my confidence back, but not jumping from one strategy to another. Okay, don't jump from one strategy to another. Once I've chosen the strategy and the strategy works, just stick to it. All right, that's it. But you need to backtest a lot to get to know your trading strategy is your wife or your husband. You need to backtest to know them very well, like very well. You treat them like something straight, because that's what's gonna pay your bills. That's gonna give you the money, everything you want. Your trading strategy is what is gonna give that to you. So you need to get to know your trading strategy very well and understand it very well, and that's it. Okay. Now, like I told you guys before, that this live stream, I'm only going to be coming for like 1 hour. Well, right now I guess we've spent close to 2 hours now, if I'm right. So GU, what's going on? What is going on? Okay, so that's it, guys. Realistic expectations. That's it. Realistic expectations. If you have a strategy, let me just tell you, if you have a strategy that gives you 8%, or let's say 5% upward, then your strategy is good. If it gives you that result every month, just think about what you can do, what you can achieve in 6 months. If you have 100k account, let's not even talk about 100k. Let's be more realistic with that too. If you get a 10k account and you have to make how much? You have to make 8% for phase 1 and 5% for phase 2, right? Which means you need what? You need around 13 to 14% in order for you to pass both phases. All right. Now, what? How can you get this? If you have a strategy that gives you 5% if you have a strategy that gives you 5% profit in a month, that means this is going to take you around 3 months, or let's say 2 months and 2 weeks. When you're done with that, you're going to be getting paid. 5% of this is around how much? 10% is 1,000, 5% is $500. You're going to be making money. When you get your first payout, you can then buy another account, another bigger account. You can decide to go for 25k. When you get your payout again, you go for 50k. That's how you build. That's how you build wealth. All right. Gradually, you just continue to build it, continue to build it, continue to build it. That's how you do it. This is the exact way to do it. All right. There's no shit. That's exactly how you do it. Now, I don't like this push down. All right. One of the things is the pressure on this push down is so strong that I don't like it. Okay, but we'll wait to see. We'll wait and see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. When we start having a retracement now, with this big push, there's definitely going to be another retracement. Okay, to the upper side, it's going to be like a retracement or a continuation of the upper move. I want to see the pressure on that. If the pressure is strong enough, then we'll keep it. But if the candles are just tiny candles like this ones, all right, probably we'll just close it. All right, so let's just wait and see. Let's see if we have a very strong pressure right here. That would be good. But if it's not strong, then that will be the problem. All right. So let's see how the price reacts to this point, because this is also a key level right here on the lower time frame. Price has reacted to this level for a very long time. We've seen a bounce, and also a bounce, and we are seeing price rejecting that zone again. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, I love this one on Euro USD. All right, I love the way this candle closes. Let's see if this one keeps the energy. If it keeps the energy, then we are good. Market is kind of slow today, very slow. It's too slow. Today is Monday. Market is very slow. Alright, if you're looking to get a prop account, I strongly recommend Funding Pips or Blue Guardian. Blue Guardian help you to protect your account on their dashboard. You just set it and tell it, I don't want to risk more than this is also amount of money every day. Alright, and they will help you to protect it. You can just go to the dashboard, you just set it and tell it, okay, once I get to this particular amount of money, I don't want you to go above or go below. Then when you set it, you cannot break that. Alright, so that's how to kill your over trading, or when you're emotional in trading. Blue Guardian helps you to kill that. So in the morning you set it, then Blue Guardian take note, then you don't have any say on the account anymore. You don't have any say on the remaining account. Only what you have tell it you want to risk is what you are going to risk for 24 hours, and that's how it works. Okay, so you can check Blue Guardian out. Alright, the link is on the description box below. It's listed on the PROPFIRM. Alright, you can go check them out. Alright, and also if you're looking for cheap PROPFIRM, alright, that gives you very cheap and affordable prices, you can check Funding Pips. One of the things I like about Funding Pips is their spread. Their spread is super tight and their commission is low. Alright, that's the lowest I've seen so far. Spread and commission, that's the lowest I've seen, so you can check them out. And also I list some brokers right there too as well, so you can check them out and pick anyone that you like. But I've done my research, and that's the reason why I'm able to give you guys the 5 brokers. How many brokers I have there? I have about 4 brokers right there. I've been able to give you guys them. Okay, so that's it. Waiting on GU. Let's see what happens. And okay guys, please, if you haven't subscribed, join the family. I'm gonna try my possible best to come live every single day. Alright, from Monday to Friday, and probably on Saturday we're just going to be having the back test moment, because I need to back test so that you guys will have more understanding of the strategy and understand it very well, so that you can always trade it independently. Alright, so maybe this coming Saturday we're going to have a back test weekend. Alright, but for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I'll be right here, alright, trading with you guys. Okay, and also guys, please join the Telegram channel, because if EU forms now, I'm also going to be calling the trades out for you guys on the Telegram channel as well. Okay, now I'm loving this push up. This is a very good one. Alright, now it's just for price to keep the energy up and we're good. I love that push. Okay, so that's it. The rest of the trade is I'm gonna give you guys on the Telegram channel, so I'll call the trades out for you guys. So I'm just going to be ending the live stream right here. Okay, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Keep it coming so I can answer your questions. If you have anything you want us to talk about. Okay, someone also said, how do you get 5k or 10k PROPFIRM account? It's very easy. The link is in the description. Alright, all you have to do is to go to the description. You pick anyone you like. You can go for Blue Guardian or you go for Funding Pips. Anyone you like is right there. Someone said, what's your advice on using Cent account during forward testing process? Yes, you can also do that. Do Cent account. That's even the most realistic and better way. Just do Cent account and just Trade with cent account, that one, that way you don't have emotions playing with you, and you just deposit a very small amount of money right then. You just do it. That's it.